Hello. Today we are going to be talking about the parts of a story. What do you think some of the main components of a story are? The key parts to a story include the main idea of the story, the characters that are in the story, the setting in which the story takes place, and the plot of the story. All of these things make up the most important parts of every story. Today we are going to be learning about all four of these elements, and we will use examples to better understand what each part means. The example that we are going to use today is a very popular children's book, The Three Little Pigs, that is written by Andrea Petrolik. The first part of a story that we're going to talk about is the main idea of a story. The main idea is what the story is essentially about. It is the main point that the author is talking about. A lot of times, the main idea can even be found in the title of the book or story. For example, in the story of the Three Little Pigs, the main idea is that the third pig outsmarted the first and second pig, along with the wolf, when taking the time to properly build his house of bricks. The next component of a story that we will discuss is characters. The characters are the people that are in the story. Characters play a very important role in stories because they help to hold the story together and it helps to tell us what the story is about. Using our same children's book, The Three Little Pigs, the characters in this story are the three pigs and the wolf. Setting is the next element of a story that we are going to learn about. The setting in a story is where the story is taking place. This can be the environment that the story is taking place in, the time, or the place. The setting in The Three Little Pigs changes throughout the story. The setting is the three houses of each pig that the wolf travels to. The first being the house made of straws, the second being the house made of sticks, and lastly, the house made of bricks. The last part of a story that we are going to talk about is the plot. The plot is the structure of a story. The plot of a story includes what happens at the beginning of the story, the middle of the story, and the end of a story. In The Three Little Pigs, the beginning of the story starts off with the wolf blowing down the house of straws. The middle of the story includes the wolf blowing down the house of sticks. The end of the story entails the third and final pig outsmarting the wolf by building his house of bricks, and the wolf cannot blow it down. Now that we have learned the key parts of a story, can you list them all? As a review, the parts of a story include the main idea of the text, the characters within the story, the setting in which the story takes place, and the plot of a story. All of these things come together to create a well-developed story and can be identified in every story. Thanks for watching!